cash grand prize. Make your play at Live Casino, Route 30 at Westmoreland Mall. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
The music stopped when I started having knee pain.
For gospel singer Andrea Michaud, knee pain was keeping her from doing what she loves. That's when she turned to orthopedic surgeon Jason Kinney, MD, and the team at WVU Medicine Uniontown Hospital.
I am singing his praises.
Our patients benefit from large health system expertise and community hospital comfort. Learn more at wvumedicine.org/Uniontown.
Warm weather means you'll be spending more time outside. So enjoy your deck or patio with retractable or fixed awnings from Lifetime Awnings. Made in the USA with manufacturer and customers guarantees, Lifetime Awnings products last. Lifetime Awnings is veteran-owned and operated with a 10% discount to all military veterans and their families. Call Lifetime Awnings 724-554-6067 or email John, the owner, at lifetimeawningsusa@gmail.com.
For 35 years, Fay Penn Economic Development Council has been committed to its mission of growing Fayette County's economy and helping to bring jobs to the area. Whether you're a startup, existing, or new business in Fayette County, Fay Penn's lending team can work with you to decide if the Fay Penn Loan Fund suits your business's needs. Fay Penn's Loan Fund offers loans starting at $10,000, pending qualifications. Visit faypenn.org to learn more about financing opportunities for your business and to complete a pre-application form. Is it time for your first home or time to trade up to a home that fits your lifestyle? It's time to visit Clayton Homes of Bell Vernon. You'll find special savings along with trade-in and trade-up deals. Imagine beautiful, new, energy-efficient homes packed with the features you've been dreaming about. Trade in and trade up at Clayton Homes of Bell Vernon, 4500 PA 51. Trade-in value toward purchase of a new home determined by resale value and evaluation by home center manager. Additional deposit may be required.
Having Hicks & Baugh's drugstore in Uniontown means reliable, quality, and friendly service. Pharmacists Stephen Harper and Seth Miller are ready to answer your health questions and handle all your prescriptions. They offer free delivery, mail-out service, and accept all utility payments, all part of their good neighbor way of doing business. Visit Hicks & Baugh's at 304 Morgantown Street in Uniontown or call 724-437-2828. Open Monday to Friday, 9 to 6, and Saturday until 3.
Wind, hail, sudden leaks. When your roof takes a beating, we're here for you at AR Roofing and Remodeling. We're a locally and veteran-owned contractor available 24/7 for repairs. As an Owens Corning Platinum Preferred Contractor, we get the job done right. Call 724-550-3064 or visit arremodels.com for your free estimate.
AR Roofing, never settle. Your local station, WMVS.
The views and opinions presented by the host, guests, or callers on this program do not necessarily represent the positions of WMBS Radio.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to What's on Your Mind. I'm Russ Rhodes, your host. We're going to have, for most of the show today, open conversation. So give me a buzz, 724-438-4593. I do have a guest coming in the next hour for about, 15, 20 minutes or so. Other than that, it is open conversation, and both lines are currently open. So give me a buzz. Would love to hear what's on your mind on this very, all of a sudden, rainy afternoon. What's on Your Mind brought to you by AR Roofing and Remodeling, Bright Stripes, Seal Coating and Line Striping, Madewell Services, full lawn care and cleaning services, K2 Engineering, Coldwell Banker, Laurel Ridge Realty, Hicks & Baugh's Drugstore, and Gary's Auto Sales. All righty. So I don't know if you've been following the WNBA lately. Honestly, I'm not that big of a basketball fan, so, other than the WNBA making national headlines, not so much for basketball, but for other reasons, I'm going to bring this up. So the WNBA, there is this, in my opinion, this internal fight going on, this little civil war within the WNBA between players and coaches and other coaches and other players, over trans rights and biological men playing in women's and girls' sports. So the WNBA, they talk about in their bylaws that being a woman's sport, but they don't say what a woman is, I guess. And they're refusing even now to define that. And the commissioner, Kathy Engelbert, has said, well, we're continuing to have conversations, but it's very nuanced. No, it's not. It's black or white, as far as I'm concerned. So, former NBA players, two of them, Ennis Freedom Cantor and Royce White, have sent letters to the WNBA officially making themselves available for the WNBA draft. If you're not going to define what a woman is, well, I'm going to identify one, so I'm now eligible for the draft. So your thoughts on all of this? Also, I don't know if the league is. I don't know about the league. I honestly don't. Caitlin Clark, she's in her third year as a professional for the Indiana Fever. And a lot of people have credited Caitlin Clark with the uptick, the surge in popularity of the WNBA. The players just got a new contract, which increases pay. Arenas are selling out now, especially when Caitlin Clark is in town to play a host team, whoever that might be. TV revenues are up, and a lot of people are giving credit to Caitlin Clark's appearance in the WNBA now. She continues to have a bullseye on her back. Just getting hit and fouls being called on her, but the same foul perpetrated on her is not being called. So it's like, this is your cash cow, really, and what's going on here. And then Sophie Cunningham, who is her enforcer, has spoken out on trans rights, where she says, you know what, I'm okay with trans people. I've got room in my life for everyone. However, women's sports should be for women. And she's getting a lot of backlash over that. And now she's getting beat up on the court and is being blamed for it. It's just, to me, it's very confusing, and I don't understand. So if you've got some insights you want to share, would love to hear from you. The Trump administration, since President Trump took office in his second term, has revoked the visas of 175,000 foreigners. Most of them are for law enforcement reasons. They broke the terms of their visa by driving under the influence, participating in other crimes like fraud, being a con man. There's robberies in there as well. Some are murders, but they're being revoked and sent away. Some have been revoked for a threat to national security and for speaking out about the United States in a negative manner. So your thoughts on all of that. Colleges across the country are debating the merits of 120 credit bachelor's degrees. So that's like, that's 30 credits a year, 15 a semester. So 4 years typically to get a bachelor's degree. So some colleges are now wondering, do we really need to go 120 credits? So they are looking at implementing 90 credit bachelor courses in some areas. Slippery Rock locally, IUP locally, the Pennsylvania Western Universities, of which Cal is part of, is looking to implement 90 degree credit bachelor degrees. So your thoughts on that, kind of a way to, streamline and also as a cost savings measure for potential students. So what do you think about that idea? I love this one. The state of Florida has started a new campaign in Times Square, New York City. And on this billboard, they are congratulating Mayor Zohran Mamdani, New York City Mayor Zohran Mamdani, as the Economic Developer of the Year. And, basically because of all the New Yorkers that are fleeing to Florida. The Florida Chamber of Commerce CEO Mark Wilson says that Florida gains $2.4 million of taxable income per hour. So that's because of people moving into Florida. So many people and taking their salaries, taking their companies, it's giving $2.4 million per hour in taxable income. As opposed to the state of New York, which is losing $1.1 million of taxable income every hour. Florida is gaining 551 residents a day, whereas New York is losing 115 residents per day. So along with the Economic Developer of the Year status for the mayor is, all the jobs that are being transferred into Florida. Companies in New York that pick it up and they're moving the whole enchilada down into Florida. So hence the Economic Developer of the Year. Your thoughts on that one? Fayette County Fair came to an end on Saturday. By all accounts, it was very successful. I did get a text on Saturday that the auction, the livestock auction that took place on Friday was record-setting. I don't have any particular numbers, but reports are it was a record-setting auction on that. So congratulations to the Fayette County Fair as they now, start planning the 2027 Fayette County Fair. We just had a nice storm roll through the area. It's not done. We are expecting not only more today, but more throughout tomorrow and Wednesday. There are concerns of flooding in southwestern Pennsylvania. So be aware if you come across a road that you, even if you are familiar with and it's flooded out, think 2, 3, 4, 5 times before you drive through that water. And then I think you also heard on the news at the 1 o'clock hour, Powerball goes off again tonight. $905 million is the jackpot. If you choose to take the cash option, it's 391.9. We'll round up, 392 million if you take the cash option. Of course, you got to take out, maybe around a third of that cash option for taxes. So, you might end up with about, I don't know, 225 million. I don't know if you can live on that. But there you go. That's what's happening. All right, we do have Steeler football. Training camp continues. You also heard on the news their first preseason game is Thursday here in Pittsburgh at Acrisure Stadium as the Steelers host the Green Bay Packers. That should be kind of a fun, interesting game since, Aaron Rodgers and head coach Mike McCarthy won a Super Bowl together with Green Bay. So it could be a fun little, backstory for that game. Also, Pirate baseball, been a bit of a downturn here for them since the trade deadline. 4 in a row they have lost. No, 3 in a row they have lost. And, 4 games under 500. So those are a couple things we can chat about. Give me a buzz. As I said, both lines are open. 724-438-4593. If there's something else you want to chat about other than what I brought up, by all means, I'd be happy to talk about that as well. So call me on that. Same number, 724-438-4593. I'm close enough. We're just going to go ahead and do our first break of the afternoon. When we come back, again, both lines are open, so fill those lines up, and we'll start doing some chatting after this.
This is Eric Cushy from Curtis Pharmacy with big news. We are now accepting all Medicare Part D plans, including UPMC and Highmark. Service and care you need from a local provider you trust, including vaccines, compounding, delivery, and our Pack My Meds program. 90-day supplies are available too. Visit us in Claysville, Washington, Carmichaels, and our new location on Arch Street in Connellsville, or visit us on the web at curtispharmacy.com.
Everything is growing, and Madewell Services is here to help. They offer full lawn care service, including mulching, landscaping and planting, weekly grass cutting, power washing, and more. Madewell Services also provides professional cleaning services for your home or office, moving in or out service, party cleanups, weekly cleanings, and junk removal. Licensed and insured for peace of mind. Call Madewell Services today at 724-912-1805. That's 724-912-1805 for a free estimate.
Pinto Home Care Agency cares about you, your health, and what's best for your family. Pinto Home Care is a family-owned and operated home care agency providing the convenience of personal care within your home. They'll work with your family and physicians to come up with the best plan of care for you. Pinto offers personal assistance services and accepts all state waiver programs, private insurance, and private pay patients. Pinto Home Care Agency has home health care available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and their experienced team of professionals provide expert care. Pinto offers hospice care because they know how difficult and overwhelming a terminal illness can be by helping families through the challenging days with dignity and compassion. If you or a loved one need care or are looking for a career as a home health aide, please call them at 724-322-1683 or visit them online at pintohomecareagency.com.
Experiencing symptoms of COPD? Frontier Clinical Research in Scottsdale has been selected to conduct a clinical research study, and participants are needed. All study-related care will be provided at no cost, and no health insurance is required. Compensation up to $2,200 for qualified participants for time and travel. To learn more, call Frontier Clinical Research in Scottsdale at 724-220-5281. That's Frontier Clinical Research in Scottsdale at 724-220-5281.
Hey, You looking for a quality pre-owned vehicle? Well, look no more, because with over 200 vehicles, Gary's Auto Sales is the largest used car dealer in the area. Whether you want a car, a truck, or an SUV, you'll absolutely find what you're looking for at Gary's. Gary's has been in business since 1974. You can visit them online at garysautosales.com, or you can give them a call at 724-626-8080. Gary's Auto Sales. Many miles, many smiles.
Are you looking to list or sell your house? Now is the time to let the professionals at Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty help you with all of your real estate needs. Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty has 2 convenient locations to better serve you. In Uniontown area, 724-437-7100, or in Connellsville area, 724-628-7200, and speak with one of our real estate professionals. Visit our website, caldwellbanker.com. We have been proudly serving Western Pennsylvania area for over 30 years and look forward to helping you with all of your real estate needs. Broker Paul Boards Jr.
Did you know that you have a choice for your physical therapy provider? NovaCare Rehabilitation offers same-day appointments, and oftentimes you don't need a prescription from your doctor to see us. We will make sure that you are treated as an individual and will work directly one-on-one with you to help achieve your goals. You have tried the rest, now try the best. NovaCare, Delaware Avenue in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-0556 to schedule your appointment today.
Welcome back to What's on Your Mind. I'm Russ Rhodes, your host. Open conversation. 724-438-4593. I'd be remiss if I didn't bring up the Uniontown Italian Heritage Festival. That was this past weekend as well, Saturday and Sunday. I did not have an opportunity to go. My father-in-law turned 100 years of age yesterday. So we had a big party for him Saturday, which it continued into Sunday yesterday as well. We had a whole bunch of relatives in from out of town, so it was nice getting is that a slip of the tongue there? It was a great time getting reacquainted with everybody on that side of the family. Had some great time, great food, great conversations. So, a happy 100th birthday to my father-in-law, Jim. So, may he have a few more anyway, huh? We have a caller coming in on line 1, so let's get our first call of the afternoon. Hello, welcome to What's on Your Mind.
Good afternoon, Russ.
Hello.
This is Jesse.
Hey, Jesse.
Hey, I didn't want to talk about the Pirates, but since you brought it up, I'm going to have to.
Okay.
After last night. Hey, I just can't believe. I mean, they can't hit left-hand pitching. Do they ever teach them how to hit?
Well, yeah, I haven't looked at the stats lately, Jesse, but, back at the All-Star break anyway, the Pirates were leading not just the National League, but baseball in general in all kinds of hitting categories. If they weren't the top, they were in the top 5 anyway.
Now, that's a thing of the past.
Uh-huh.
But still, now everybody's throwing these left-handers at them, and it don't matter if they're good ones or just brought up from the minors. They can't hit any of them. Hey, I got a new name for the Pirate team.
Okay.
It's a new name. It's the Pittsburgh Cellar Dwellers. Hey, they're not going to get out of last. They're not going to get out of last place. And a brilliant move yesterday. Don Kelly put 3 switch hitters of first 3 batters. A lot of good that did, Russ.
Yeah.
A lot of good that did, Russ. Hey, and another thing. I want to repeat what George said on the Saturday sports show that I thought was good. He said the Pirates base runners are like a drunken sailor.
Okay.
That's a good one, isn't it?
Well, I guess you're going to have to give me a little more than just.
Hey, they run the bases like drunken sailors.
All right. So, with
that's
with
what
no
George, I thought it
direction,
was
I guess, huh?
Brilliant idea,
okay.
George, on Saturday's show. But
Yeah, you know,
anyway,
it seems like base running is a lost art, though. You know, I don't know how much time is spent on coaching that anymore.
Yeah.
You know what? Long gone are the days of Davy Lopez of the Dodgers, who was a big base spiller. Ricky Henderson.
Yeah, Davy Lopes. Yeah, Ricky Henderson.
Pirates had a
Ozzie
decent
Smith.
one. Escapes my. Well, Matty Alou was pretty good at stealing bases,
Matty
wasn't
Alou. Yeah, I saw him play. Yeah, he was a great stealer.
Yes.
But anyway, it just seems like it's every day. You lose confidence. I'm glad the Steelers are going to start out.
Yeah.
I mean, Russ.
You know, the season's not over for the Pirates. There's still a lot of baseball to go. Maybe hopes of a wild card are starting to dwindle.
It's dwindling.
But I think the Pirates can still finish with a winning season, and maybe by just a game or two. But it's a lot better than what it was last year, if that happens. But you know, it could be a good building block for next year. But they got to come back. And they got to start playing decent ball and strong ball again.
Yeah, if there is a next year, we don't know that
for
sure,
true.
Right?
Yes. Well, whenever next year might be.
Yeah, whenever.
Yes.
Yeah, the year after.
Right.
Okay, but anyway, I had just to get that off my chest. I mean, at yesterday's game was just too much.
Yeah. All right. Okay, Jesse.
All right. Take care, Russ.
You have a great day.
Best wishes to your wife's recovery.
Thank you. Thank you. She's
right,
on
Russ.
her way. Thanks, Jesse.
Good.
Bye-bye.
Talk to you again. Bye-bye, Russ.
Hello. Welcome to What's on Your Mind.
Hello, Russ.
Yes.
Hey, Russ, aren't you a sailor?
You mean I was a coastie?
It's the same thing, ain't it?
Yes.
I thought you would know something about that, those jokes about the drunken sailors. Well, what did Reagan say? A drunken sailor, at least he spends his own money or something
That's
like
true.
that, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Or he
Okay.
stops drinking when he runs out of his own money.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I like that. He stops drinking when he runs out of his own money. Okay. Because that's what I'm calling up about. Well, I got a little bit. I can't afford French champagne, Russ. But I have some white wine here.
Okay.
I went to usdebtclub.com, and we topped $40 trillion today.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. 286,492 is your share, and my share is taxpayers.
Yeah. Okay. I'll tell you what. You know what?
Uh-huh.
If I win the lottery tonight, you know, I'll contribute my share to the debt.
Oh, okay. Well, you're going to write him a check for 286.
Well, that's on top of the money that they're already going to take too.
Oh, wait a minute, Russ. I got one ticket for tonight. The truth is, I buy one ticket 3 times a week.
Yeah. Well, thank you for contributing to my winnings, Mark.
How many tickets did you buy, by the way? I was wondering.
I haven't bought any for tonight yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Whether it's 20 million or 2 billion, one ticket, because you only need one to win.
You only need one. That's right. Yeah. Your odds don't get any better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, Russ. That's all I got for today, though.
Oh well, if that's all you got, that's all you got.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess you're not cutting any grass today, though.
I about 10 o'clock, I saw some blue skies, and I says, I'm going to try it. I turned on the television, watched the view, and then I got interrupted with a weather report, and I seen all the red and blue coming in. Oh, hell.
Speaking of the view, did I see where Rosie O'Donnell is going to come back to the View next year?
Oh, I don't know. I thought she left for Ireland, and she wasn't coming back.
Too.
I,
Okay.
you know,
But
I
thought
don't know.
saw
I don't.
somebody said she was coming back. Of course,
Hmm.
maybe that was just she said she's coming back. ABC's got the final say in the matter.
Yeah.
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 So
I don't know, Russ.
I don't know. Okay. Yeah, there's must-see TV, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I call them the 4Bs when I say, well, I'm going to watch the 4Bs before I go down and get the mail. That's what I like the monologue
Okay.
or something, or at least see who's on.
There you go.
You know, it might be somebody.
Okay.
Might be somebody. Nobody in entertainment though. I'm not interested in Spider-Man or who the heck he is today and whatever.
Okay.
Whatever. Whoop. All right,
All
Russ.
righty, Mark.
All right.
Well,
Talk to you later.
Yep, you have a great one. Thanks for the call.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey, both lines are open. Give me a buzz, 724-438-4593. What else do you want to chat about out there today? So here we are. We're closing in on the halfway point of August. Wow. Colleges are starting up already. So a lot of students are going to be heading back or starting college in about a week. They start heading back to classes. So to them, I guess the summer's over. But it goes too fast anymore, doesn't it? But yeah, colleges are starting up soon. So if you've got one going on their way, well, congratulations, and I wish them all the best. I hope they have a great experience in college. So okay, so there is that. We've got a few more weeks until school starts up in this area. Still, so there's that. Hey, something else we can chat about here. Apparently, the Laurel Highlands School Board last week rescinded the what was it? Was it a 2-year or 3-year extension on Superintendent Wallace's contract? They rescinded it. So he's got right now he's just got this coming school year that he's contracted to. I guess the question moving forward at this point is, what are the legal ramifications of that taking place? From a layman's perspective, a contract was duly signed, was offered, was agreed to, and signed by both parties, the superintendent and the school board. They both agreed to it. Binding, as far as I know. So what happens moving forward? How is there any liability associated with the rescission of that extension on that? And if so, what does that do to the taxpayers in Laurel Highlands School District? So we can chat about that as well. So what are your thoughts about that? So 724-438-4593. So I can't remember, it was a 2-year or 3-year extension. And at about roughly $200,000 a year. So potentially $600,000 lost income, plus the cost of benefits, plus pension. That was all. Would have been all part of the package. So what are the potential liabilities on all this? So your thoughts, especially if you're a Laurel Highland resident taxpayer. Give us a call, 724-438-4593. And, well, we come back to school consolidations. Is it time for these school boards? And I think it is, myself. But is it time for the major school districts in Fayette County to start talking consolidation? Is it time? We've got dwindling population in Fayette County, which translates to dwindling students, population in our schools, underused buildings that have to be maintained. What? Multiple bus contracts, multiple food contracts, multiple book contracts, multiple IT and tech services contracts. Wouldn't a consolidated school district be able to consolidate all of those contracts into one contract and getting an overall better cost? So cost efficiency is what we're talking about. One superintendent, and the schools would still remain autonomous. You would still have the Uniontown Red Raiders. You would still have the Laurel Highland Mustangs, the Brownsville Falcons, the Fraser Commodores. They would still be individuals. They're just under one umbrella now. I think it's time. And as far as the governing body, okay, each school district gets 3 representatives to the school board, or maybe 4, where you elect keep your same cycle going, as far as a 4-year term for school board with elections every 2 years. So you're turning over half the school board potentially every 2 years. I think it's time. It's really, really time. But I don't think anybody on any of the school boards has the courage to push it forward. That for whatever reason, they're invested in their own little kingdoms, their own little fiefdoms where they get to play around. They're only worried about their own little piece of the pie as far as, giving a contract to this person or getting this relative hired. And when it comes to nepotism, well, I think there needs to be a separate hiring board, if you will. Separate from school boards. That they do they get instructed, hey, we need 4 new teachers. We need a custodian. We need whatever they need. They tell this board, you guys advertise it. We're out of the picture here. We're just saying we need X. You advertise it. You do the interviewing. You do the hiring. And yes, I understand that nepotism could go that way as well. Well, I think there's ways to combat that. One thing, there's got to be full disclosure, and if you have any connection whatsoever with anybody applying for the job, you have to recuse yourself under that particular one. Work in progress, I understand, but I think it's time. 724-438-4593. We'll be right back after this.
Bright Stripe, Bay County's premier asphalt seal coating professionals, locally owned by Matt and Lexi George. Bright Stripe specializes in residential and commercial asphalt seal coating, also excelling in line striping and layouts, thermoplastic, and infrared asphalt repair. Bright Stripe has succeeded due to their commitment to quality work for 30 years. Bright Stripe, 724-437-6090, or visit bright-stripe.com. BRITE-stripe.com.
So what's the difference between the sheds I see in the parking lot of the big box stores and a professionally built and installed JDM structure shed from Ultimate Structures? Good question. First, the manufacturer, JDM Structures, is one of the premier shed builders in business for 34 years. They use composite materials for the exterior with baked-on paint. This ensures you'll have an extended lifespan for your shed. And listen to this. 75% of Ultimate Structures orders are personally designed to satisfy the customer's needs. That's right. And the turnaround time for a custom designed shed is no longer than just buying a stock shed. Compare the roof designs, the superior piano door hinges, the quality of the wall panels, and personal customer service. You'll see. Come to the Mega Lot on Route 51 South, just outside Perryopolis. You need a shed? We can help. We design what you desire. Ultimate Structures.
Wind, hail, sudden leaks? When your roof takes a beating, we're here for you at AR Roofing and Remodeling. We're a locally and veteran-owned contractor available 24/7 for repairs. As an Owens Corning Platinum Preferred Contractor, we get the job done right. Call 724-550-3064 or visit arremodels.com for your free estimate.
AR Roofing, never settle.
Strap, located at 34 South Street in downtown Uniontown, newly remodeled, American-inspired, where Western meets Americana. We have all your red, hot, and blue accessories, American Pride handbags, crossbody bags, and wallets, along with the new Montana West 250-year anniversary American flag braided tote bags. Myra brand is back at Strap in your favorite denim selections. Bags and boots, including the Liberty Star bootie. We have bag charms, bag chains, an abundance of star-spangled jewelry, t-shirts, flip-flops, wild rags, scarves, and twillies. Here's to the red, white, and blue. Woohoo! Strap, 34 South Street in downtown Uniontown, 724-557-6184. Open Tuesday through Friday, 11 to 5, and Saturdays, 10 to 3. Stop, browse, and shop, and let accessories bling.
Are you using credit cards to keep up with high grocery, gasoline, and utility prices? Are you being sued? If yes, call Zebley Law Office today. Before paying unaffordable debts or entering debt management, give us a call at 724-439-9200 and we'll meet with you for free. Maybe a bankruptcy is a cheaper, faster choice to eliminate your debts, keep your home and car, and get a fresh start. Call us today for a free in-person consultation. 724-439-9200.
Come on down to Live Casino this August and get ready to push your luck for the chance to win up to $250,000 cash. Earn entries daily in August. Then be sure to join our drawings on Friday, August 28th and Saturday, August 29th. We will draw 25 winners each day, but only one will take home the $250,000 cash grand prize. Make your play at Live Casino, Route 30 at Westmoreland Mall. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Welcome back to What's on Your Mind. I'm Russ Rhodes, your host. It is Open Conversation, 724-438-4593. Looking forward to hearing from you. I do have a guest for about the first 15 minutes next hour, which will leave us about a half hour or so to have some conversation. So you can give me a call then. I welcome your calls. How's that sound to you? All right. By the way, rain is expected to continue throughout the day with more storms. not only just today, but through Wednesday as well. So possible flooding to go along with everything, too. No Pirate baseball today. Maybe that's a blessing right there. But we will bring some Pirate baseball to you tomorrow as the Pirates headed to Florida to take on the Marlins. 6:15 is pregame tomorrow. 6:40 will be first pitch. So hopefully they can get back on their winning ways starting tomorrow on this road trip. Excuse me. 905 million is tonight's jackpot on Powerball. What are you going to do with your winnings? Are you going to take the 905 million or the 390? Well, we're going to round up by a little bit. 392 on the one lump sum. So I guess I learned that if I didn't realize this. If you decide to take the full jackpot of 905 million, well, you're going to get an immediate payout, a partial payout tomorrow, and then I think at the first of the year for the next 29 years, you'll get another check, and that yearly check would increase by I think 5% every year on that. So what would you do? What would you do? The one lump sum where, after taxes, I'm going to guess you net about $2.25 million. Maybe a little bit more. So that's kind of my guess of where you would net. So what would you do? What would you take? Which version? And then what would you do with that money? I know with that kind of money, it's hard to figure out what you might want to do, huh? Would you? Well, for one thing, all the experts will say, don't tell anybody, because you'll get friends that you didn't know you had. So you want to keep it as silent as much as possible, and don't go out and start buying expensive things right away. That's a sure telltale sign that something's going on. But having said that, would you then move out of the area where it would be easier keeping that secret? If you move someplace else where nobody really knows you. So what would you do? 724-438-4593. We are pretty much out of time this hour, so we'll have to, lock that phone number away for the next hour. In the meantime, Fox News is just around the corner bringing you news from around the world, around the country. And then Brian. You don't hear from Brian too much, but he's covering the news today. So he'll be in with the local news, sports, and weather. This is WMBS Uniontown, 2 o'clock.
A counter-demand in talks with Iran. I'm Lisa Brady, Fox News. President Trump says compensation will now be part of any and all future negotiations.
In a social media post, the president says Iran is asking for compensation for damage done to the country during U.S. airstrikes. President Trump says he is now demanding compensation from Iran for people killed or wounded by roadside bombs and other terror attacks. He also says compensation should be paid to the families of hundreds of thousands of innocent protesters killed by the Iranian regime. In an interview with Axios, the president described current talks with Iran as low-key, suggesting he'll continue to apply economic pressure.
Fox's Jared Halpern at the White House. At this hour, an Oval Office ceremony is planned for Todd Blanche to be sworn in as Attorney General, winning Senate confirmation over the weekend after serving as acting AG. Colombia's government declaring a national emergency after a powerful earthquake now blamed for more than 70 deaths, a number that's been rising quickly in the past few hours.
The 7.4 magnitude quake hit the Chocó region of western Colombia. Deaths have been reported.